Hello, welcome to Cool Lore with Stephanie. I'm here to share the lore of historic people and their W's in life. Today, I'll be sharing the lore of this one girlie named Jane Addams. This girlie was born into a wealthy family, like, good for her, but instead of being selfish billionaire, she was just like, I'll help the poor. Like, thank you. In 1881, she was like one of the few wealthy women in ever in the United States who got a bachelor's, and she wanted to use her knowledge and her wealth to uplift the poor people. She goes on this trip to Europe, as one with money does, and discovers this hip, cool place called a settlement house. She got so inspired by these settlement houses, and she was just like, oh my god, let me copy your homework. And she brought the idea over to the US and bought an old mansion in Chicago in 1889 and called it the Hull House. She began her master plan here to help the poor. In Chicago, there was an increase of poor Irish, Italian, Eastern European immigrants who were working 15-hour shifts, and they didn't have labor rights yet here, I guess. And so Miss Jane Addams was like, yo, I'm going to help this community. I'm going to live in the community, understand their hardships, and do something about it. And she did exactly that. I respect that. And the Hull House, they had many programs to, assist mostly mothers and children, like free art classes, cooking classes, pottery, free daycare, free healthcare, all these things, available to these people who wouldn't have access to this otherwise. Hull House was the reason we got to all go to, kindergarten, and the reason why we all have access to social services. And thanks to just one wealthy girlie who just wanted to help poor people.